Now, this announcement was stunning and sad at the time it was first announced, and that is Stewart-Haas Racing will be closing at the end of the 2024 season. Gene Haas and Tony Stewart made the announcement back in May. Here's what they had to say about the team closing in a statement. We have made a difficult decision to close Stewart-Haas Racing at the conclusion of the 2024 season. It is a decision that did not come easily, nor was it made quickly. Racing is a labor-intensive, humbling sport. It requires unwavering commitment and vast resources with a 365-day mindset to be better than everyone else. It's part of what makes success so rewarding. But the commitment needed to extract maximum performance while providing sustainability is incredibly demanding, and we reached a point in our respective personal and business lives where it's time to pass the torch. We're proud of all the wins and championships we've earned since joining together in 2009, but even more special is the culture we built and the friendships we forged as we committed to a common cause, winning races and collecting trophies. That is the same commitment we made to our personnel, our partners, and our fans coming to this year, and that commitment will remain through the season finale at Phoenix. We have tremendous respect and appreciation for all of our employees, and we will work diligently to assist them during this transition to find new opportunities beyond the 2024 race season. The drivers that are currently driving for Stewart-Haas Racing and their boards are Josh Berry in the 4, Noah Gragson in the 10, Chase Briscoe in the 14, and Ryan Priest in the 41 in the Cup Series. Their Xfinity Series drivers are Cole Custer and Riley Herbst. Briscoe will be joining Joe Gibbs Racing in 2025 to replace Martin Truex Jr., who is retiring in the 19 car. Barry will be joining Wood Brothers Racing, replacing Harrison Burton in the 21 car. Haas has been in the Cup Series since 2002, when they were originally known as Haas CNC Racing. Then in 2008, eventual Hall of Famer Tony Stewart announced that he would be joining Haas, and SHR became the name in 2009. Smoke was driving for Joe Gibbs Racing at the time he announced this move. The team originally had two drivers with Stewart in the 14 car, and in 2008, Daytona Pilot champion Ryan Newman in the 39 car. Stewart chose the 14 in honor of his idol AJ Foyt. Stewart-Haas had a technical alliance with Hendrick Motorsports dating back to the Haas CNC days. Stewart got the winning start for the organization when he won the All-Star race in 2009 at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Smoke then got the organization their first points-paying win at Pocono Raceway 3 weeks later. He won a total of 4 races that first year in 2009. Newman got his first win for Stewart-Haas by ending a 78-race winless streak at the Subway Fresh Pit 600 at Phoenix International Raceway in 2010. He ended that drought by only leading 4 laps, and it was his first since that 2008 Daytona Pilot win. The success for SHR didn't stop there, as Tony Stewart and his crew chief Darian Grubb had a lot of it in 2011. Grubb was leaving at the end of the year to join Joe Gibbs Racing. Stewart didn't win at all in the regular season, but managed to win 5 of the 10 races in the chase for the Cup, which included a championship race at Homestead Miami Speedway. That win at Homestead got Stewart-Haas their first championship and the 3rd overall for Stewart. Stewart won the championship in a tie over now Hall of Famer Carl Edwards, but got the tiebreaker over Edwards due to having more wins over the course of the year. Stewart-Haas Racing then grew from a 2-car team to a 3-car team in 2013 when they brought along Danica Patrick to drive the 10 car. They grew again in 2014 when they got a 4 car. Kevin Harvick joined the team in the 4 car, and 2004 champion Kurt Busch joined the team in a renumbered 41 car. SHR continues to have more success in 2014. Busch ended an 83-race winless streak when he got his first win since 2011 when he won at Martinsville Speedway in the spring race there. Harvick also had a lot of success in 2014. He and his crew chief, Rodney Childers, won 5 races in their first year together. Harvick finally got a Southern 500 win also, which was the only crown jewel race he didn't win. In a finale at Homestead, Harvick won his first and only Cup Series championship. Harvick and Childers had a lot of success together, as they did it for a decade, with 37 of Harvick's 60 wins coming with Childers up top the pit box. Harvick retired after the 2023 season and is now with Fox. Stewart struggled for the final couple years of his career with injuries and not running as well as he used to. He did get his final win in 2016 at the Toyota Save More 350 at Sonoma Raceway in an incredible battle with Denny Hamlin. It was the 49th and final win of Stewart's career, and he retired at the end of that year. Busch also added a big win to his and Stewart's resume, and that is the 2017 Daytona 500 when he won that race with Tony Gibson as Busch's crew chief. Busch got his first 500 win and gave Stewart the win also in a Great American Race that Stewart was never able to win himself as a driver. It was the first year for Smoke as a retired driver. It was also SHR's first year with Ford after previously being with Chevrolet. Other notable drivers that raced for Stewart-Haas included Clint Bowyer, Eric Almirola, Daniel Suarez, and Cole Custer. Stewart-Haas's most recent and possibly their final win came in August 2022 at Richmond Raceway when Kevin Harvick went back-to-back in that race after ending a 65-race winless streak the weekend before at Michigan International Speedway. The win at Richmond was the 60th and final win of Harvick's career. The company has gotten 69 wins, 343 top 5s, and 714 top 10s as of the 2024 Allied 400 at Nashville Superspeedway. The team then also expanded to the Xfinity Series in 2017. SHR has won 24 races, gotten 118 top 5s, and 220 top 10s as of Nashville also in that series. Custer, who drives his 00 Ford, got the organization their first Xfinity Series championship in 2023. Custer's father, Joe, is the one who runs the organization and is the team's chief operating officer. Stewart hasn't been at the track as much, as he's been busy racing full-time in NHRA. Haas hasn't also been there, as he's been focusing on his Formula One team and was also ill for a lot of last year. However, Haas will stay around, as he'll be running 2 Xfinity Series teams and 1 Cup team. According to Jayski, SHR will sell 3 charters, with 1 going to Front Row Motorsports, and the others expected to be going to Trackhouse and 2311 Racing. This was stunning and sad, like I said earlier in the video. Just hard to believe that a team like this will be shutting down, especially one of the top teams of the sport at one time, being up there with Joe Gibbs Racing and Hendrick Motorsports and Roush Fenway Racing before they became good again when Brad Keselowski took over, and that became RFK Racing or Roush Fenway, Keselowski, and Paul. But definitely, it was just like one of those tough things to see a team like that go, especially how competitive, like I said, they were for a lot of years, especially. But they haven't been as successful the last couple of years. But I thought at least they would still be around for the long haul. And I think at some point they would be bouncing back, especially how Josh Berry has been running very well lately as well, having good runs in Iowa and New Hampshire. So it's tough to see them shutting down like that. But at least Barry will be with Wood Brothers, and he'll still at least stay with Ford as well. They're replacing Harrison Bird in the 21 car, like I said earlier. And plus, he'll still be in the Cup Series as well there. So never would have thought when he first announced that he was going to join Stewart-Haas Racing. Well, I did a video on that announcement as well. I'll leave that in the description as well if you guys want to check it out. That it only was going to be a 1-year partnership, especially how he was groomed by Kevin Harvick as his replacement and all that. But at least he's got a ride in the Cup Series, so that's a good thing there, though. And Chase Briscoe's going to Joe Gibbs Racing, so at least those guys will have rides. But definitely, it's just tough to see for that whole organization, especially all those crew members and everybody with the team having to find another job. That wasn't expected to be like that originally, but obviously there were some rumors behind the scenes between Tony Stewart and Gene Haas that there were some disagreements between them, and they had some clashes with all that. But obviously, there's a lot that played a factor into it, especially. But obviously, Tony Stewart not being there as much now, prioritizing NHRA, running full-time there. Obviously, Gene Haas with the Haas F1 team, and obviously, he hasn't been there as much, especially with his help and all that. But definitely, it's just tough to see this happen, especially congratulations to Tony on getting a baby as well with his wife. So that's pretty cool there as well there. But definitely, it's just tough. Like I said, it was one of the top teams, especially. I saw somewhere on YouTube, I think it was there, that they were comparing this to Yates Racing. Now, I can see that argument, especially how successful they were when they were Robert Yates Racing, having a lot of successful drivers there with David Allison and Ernie Urban and Dale Jarrett, who won the championship with him. And Elliott Sadler had some success with them as well, winning races there. And Ricky Rudd won a couple races for them also. But obviously, when they became Yates Racing, they weren't the same anymore, and they eventually shut down. So definitely, it's just tough to be able to see a team like this go away, especially you thought they would be around for the long haul, like I said. But it's unfortunate how it ended up happening like that, but it is what it is, especially. But at least Gene Haas will still be around the sport, especially with the Haas Factory team, having those teams in Xfinity Series and Cup Series, essentially bringing back Haas CNC Racing. But definitely, Cole Custer will be the driver most likely to get it, so that would be cool for him to still be with the Haas family, especially his father, Joe, will still be around as well. So definitely pretty cool for him, especially. But definitely, it's just tough to see a team like that go away, especially how it is and all that, especially. Kevin Harvick got out at a great time, especially. He retired at the perfect time because he was able to at least retire before all this drama happened with the shutdown and all that. So if he would have kept racing, he would not have had a ride. But definitely, it's just tough to see the struggles that they had the last couple of years, especially not being able to win as much anymore. But it was unfortunate how it ended up happening like that. But I thought, at least, like I said, they would bounce back. No, but it's just crazy, like I said, that this happened like this. But definitely, congratulations to them on an incredible run and all that. It's just unfortunate that they're shutting down. But you can't take away all that they did, winning races and championships and all that. It's just incredible what Tony Stewart did, especially being with a stable situation with Joe Gibbs Racing, taking a chance on a team that hadn't won at all when they were Haas CNC Racing, not being very competitive and winning at all and all that, but to turn it into a championship contender and winning races and all that. So kudos to him for him doing that. But he's found like other things to do now. But definitely, like I said, it's good for Haas to still be in the sport. But tough to see Tony go, especially how like successful he's been in NASCAR, Hall of Fame and all that, winning races and championships. So definitely that'll be a big loss for the sport. But he's got bigger things to do now. So good for him there, especially. But definitely, it's just tough to see like a team like this go. But congratulations to the Stewart-Haas, like I said, on a great run and all that. And, you know, they've had great moments there, especially. But definitely, Chase Briscoe was the one that got his first win there, especially in 2022 as well. So at least he got to win for Stewart-Haas, especially. That was his idol growing up and all that. So that was pretty cool that he got to win for them, especially there when he did that at Phoenix as well back in 2022. I did a video on that race as well. I'll leave that in the description. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like. And if you are brand new, subscribe. And out of Stewart-Haas Racing closing down, here are some commercials from Tony Stewart during his time with Stewart-Haas Racing as an owner and driver. Enjoy those and peace.
One of the things I love about Bass Pro is they have 3 great ways to shop. You can head into one of their awesome stores, visit BassPro.com, or get great gear from that catalog Johnny Morris sends out. Hi, here's your package. Bass Pro Shops, where commitment, passion, and the great outdoors all come together. Why would you shop anywhere else?
What can you learn from Tony Stewart?
You gotta sell stuff you love. People have to trust you. You are what you endorse. So any questions?
Why is nobody buying my Estrada glasses? Hello? Estrada.
Look at me, I got 1 million of these care crushers on load. Nothing. How do you do it, Tony?
Look, endorse things you believe in, like me and the Whopper. I endorse it because I love it.
Okay, you lost me on that one, Tony.
Estrada.
Whopper, flame fresh taste endorsed and loved by Tony Stewart.
Nothing's tougher than a Mahindra tractor. Except a bigger Mahindra tractor. Pound for pound, this one's still tougher. Tough. Tougher. Tough. Tougher.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart-Haas Racing.
I got a race this weekend. I'll see you later. So how's that new Mahindra tractor, Tony?
To be honest, Chase, there's nothing more satisfying than working my land with this Mahindra. Well, nothing outside of being Rookie of the Year, winning 62 races, 3 Cup Series championships, securing dozens of sponsorship deals, and getting inducted to the Hall of Fame, getting married to a wonderful woman, owning a racing team, hanging out in my trophy room, you know, awesome stuff.
Yeah, what? Can't hear you.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart-Haas Racing.
So what do you got in that loader, Tony?
Just did my mail run, Chase. 3,100 pounds of letters from the best fans on earth.
You have this many fans.
Yes.
You sure some of this isn't hate mail?
Nope. All fan mail.
This one's about weight loss.
That's not mine.
It has your name on it.
I'm a popular guy.
It says VIP membership renewal.
Not cool to read other people's mail, kid.
This isn't fan mail.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart-Haas Racing.